Well, hey everyone, I'm here live with Dan Morris of BC Stack. Thanks for joining me today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so exciting. Like, this BC Stack is outrageous.
Yeah, this year, there are a lot of bundles. When we first started 9 years ago, there really weren't any. Maybe one or two.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's like 40 of them to track. So this year we decided we got to do something a little bit different. You can't just have like a mishmash of products. It's got to be something that will really change your business so that, we can stand out. And then I thought, we got speakers, we've got authors, we got digital marketers, we got bloggers. Like, what does everyone really need? Like, what do they, even though they say they need a funnel and they need a challenge, like, what is it they actually need deep down inside? And it's traffic. That's the number one thing, because you can do challenges and funnels and podcasts like all day long, but if nobody shows up, like what were you wasting your time on? You really need a steady stream of people coming month after month from different sources to have this even sense of confidence that maybe you could quit your job, and you could do this full time. You need that, or all the stuff that they do to monetize is you're just wasting time. You need traffic first.
That is so true, and so many people have to resort to paying for Facebook ads, which don't even always work because the iOS changed everything, so you can't even track cookies, and so that kind of ruined things for a lot of people. So how else are they going to get traffic? You have to have organic reach.
Yeah, Rachel just passed 1 million people on Facebook, but we've never paid a dime on Facebook. Not one boosted post, not one anything ever. And what's crazy about that is that was part of the inspiration, because I was thinking, if Rachel could just teach everyone what she knows about how Facebook works, then it would really change a lot of people's businesses. But what if we found the Rachel of each platform? Like, who's Carly? It's 100,000 from Pinterest. Like, how? What is it you're doing? What is it that you're doing that's different than the rest of us? And if you just knew the one thing that all of these people did, and you could get that kind of traffic from each platform, that would change the world forever.
Mm-hmm.
It would change everything.
Yeah, it sure would. And there's just so many experts being featured. I was looking through it, and I just couldn't believe all these top names. They had like Carly, one of them. And there's just so many other people. Like Chrissy Heron is amazing too, and there's just so many people. I'm just looking at this list, and even we got a lawyer, Lucretia Lapicino. Like, she's like an actual lawyer. There's so many top experts.
Sometimes, maybe every year, I think to myself, I need, for some people out there, when they get to the BC Stack page, they need to see names that they recognize. Like, I don't know what it is in our brains, but some people really need that. But what I need are people who really know their stuff, whether they're a big name or not. And in my head, if you're not getting a lot of traffic from Instagram and you're on it, like, you actually need new ideas. You need them from somebody who's not in your sphere, who's you've never heard of, doing something different. And the idea that, it's all like, it would be full of all these people that like, you've probably already heard their ideas. You've probably heard of the webinars, you've heard people talk about it, people talk about Facebook groups.
Yeah.
There's other people out there that are doing crazy things that you haven't heard of, because they're busy doing their crazy thing. They're not out there speaking everywhere. They're doing their thing.
Yeah, there's lots of new people on here.
Like, my parents, they never speak anywhere. But they run frontporchideas.com, and they've had 6-figure business for 10 years on Google AdSense alone, just because they understand how to do SEO. Like, if you could just learn what they learn, but they're not a big name. But it's a full-time income for them. Like, wouldn't that be a good teacher?
Yes.
So that's the idea this year: is let's find people who know what they're doing, and then they'll share it with you, and maybe we'll change your business forever.
There's just so many like amazing resources in here, and it's like a lot of people think bundles are just full of like free junk, but no, these are actually courses that they're selling for like multiple hundreds. Like my course itself is like selling for like almost $200, and I'm giving it in this bundle. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's only so far you can go with free stuff because most of the time, a free ebook or a free opt-in is what we use to get traffic to come to our real offer and our real knowledge. So if you find a bundle with a bunch of free stuff in it or opt-ins, it's not going to get you as far as getting the actual course.
Yes. And we got a Facebook user saying that you're echoing a little bit. I wonder if it's because I'm not using my headphones.
I do not hear you.
Maybe if I use my headphones.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I wonder if that helps the echoing. Because I think your sound is going to my mic, and then like they can hear an echo.
Oh, well, that's possible.
Yeah. Someone says he's a terrible echo. Okay, try. Is it better now, everybody? Because I have my headphones on. Yeah, that happens sometimes with Ecamm Live if I don't have my headphones on. So hopefully that's a lot better. And yeah, Nicole says she bought it earlier and she really likes it.
Well, that's good. Tell you,
Yeah.
One thing that really, really impressed me was Monica Monfrey's product about Eventbrite. Did you see that, by the way? Have you seen that, or do you know about it?
Oh no, I've never heard of her.
So she uses Eventbrite in a way that I didn't even know existed. Like I thought Eventbrite was like a place where you had an event and you went and you put a listing and then people could register. Like that was I thought is what it was for. So you could promote your events. But she uses it in a way that to me is just like unbelievable. Like there are search tools and algorithms and data and information about what people are looking for when they search Eventbrite that you can use as knowledge to create events and traffic that you never would have thought of existed before. Mm-hmm. So for me, on the sales page, you'll see on her product that I put that is my pick, like the best product of the thing, because to me it was just the creative, just this thing, creative and clever is what I think I put on her listing. Is my most creative and clever product of the stack, because I just didn't know you could use that platform in that way, and to me that was the nugget. Like that would totally be worth stack. One thing that will change. We're going to use her tactics. So for me, I think that one thing will change our business a lot.
Yeah, I want to use it too. I know you could use Eventbrite to get traffic.
And there's another one about how to use PDFs to get traffic. PDFs, like how many of us have PDFs on our hard drive? Like why are we not using them to generate traffic? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, yes, I haven't either. I didn't know you could get traffic from it. Did they just put their links in there?
No, there's a strategy behind it. I mean, it's very interesting. And then Donna talks about, most of us who publish books, our job is to get traffic to the book, to get people to buy the book. But Donna teaches how to use a book to drive traffic. I thought, interesting. So interesting.
Like I want to see that Eventbrite one.
Yeah, exactly. So in my head, if you had all of this knowledge, wouldn't your business be better? Like, wouldn't it just be better? You would know all these things, even if you don't use them. But what if you used 4 and you tripled your traffic? Like that's very positive, Like if one of your goals is to leave corporate America and you're just afraid because you're going to lose benefits or you're going to lose all these things, like you need some piece of confidence. You need something that you can grab onto and say, okay, I'm ready. Like What if it's just regular traffic that's 4 times what you have now? Which
I
means
totally agree.
you could start selling things. You could replace your own income. You could take away that fear. Uh, but you can't. I mean, it's really hard to just go and try everything on your own, and
Mm-hmm.
then you just try this and you try that and you try this. Well, why don't you do that after you learn from the experts what's working for them? And then at least you're armed. At least you can go into Instagram armed with what works and what doesn't, instead of just winging it.
Yeah, so
So
true. And a lot of times people will watch free YouTube videos, and like a lot of times the free stuff, they just want clickbait, so they won't even have real strategies.
yeah, exactly. And you watch for like 20 minutes, and then they ask you for your name and email so they can sell you the real strategies.
Yeah,
Or
real. Yeah, so these are actually courses.
yeah, or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two TikToks, which I was very impressed with, and one of them is actually when I was watching it, it's more like short form video than it is TikTok, but they are a TikTok person. But I could definitely see that strategy working on YouTube for short form, Instagram Reels. Like I could see it in other places. It just was based on TikTok. Um, and then I don't know if you know Lauren Cabello, who used to be known as Lauren Grutman. She's a regular on Rachel Ray. She's promoted her books there. She's learned how to use the media, so she's got an entire course on leveraging the media to drive traffic. And that's what she does for a living. Like she's in our world, but she
Mm-hmm.
learned how to use Rachel Ray show to drive traffic to her stuff. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. That's not something we hear every day.
Yeah, that's awesome. So she got herself featured in the media, and then met Rachel Ray, and then now is being promoted with by her.
Yes, she's on there all the time. I think like every month. Lauren Cabello is on Rachel Ray again. Wow,
That's
that is
great. Yeah, that's like a good way to use like somebody else's traffic, and then you could get in front of their audience.
yeah. And then the one thing that we're all scared of is ads. We're all scared when we're starting to spend money without making it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the hardest part about ads, and the only reason that we're scared, is because we just don't know enough to be not scared. So there's a course on YouTube ads, on Instagram ads, on Pinterest ads, on Facebook ads, all inside of Stack. So you don't have to be scared anymore. You could learn. All right, this is how it works. This is how I would spend. This is how I would reach people. This is how I would make money. This is how I would check it. Like all the things that you just need to know to feel confident and comfortable to try something, versus just going for it and not knowing. So I mean, you could really, and all of those alone, even Amanda Robinson's Facebook course, I mean, that's a couple $1,000. So just the idea
Yeah.
that
Yes.
you get to
So what
take
would
it.
you say? What would you say to someone that sees all these things and they're kind of overwhelmed?
So that is well, this is what I think. Have you ever been to a salad bar? That's what I
Mm-hmm.
think. You pay
Yeah.
your money, and then you get everything on the salad bar. But are you overwhelmed by it? Is anyone thinking like, "Oh, I can't do it. It's too much stuff," or or do you take your plate and you get the stuff that you need, right? Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
get beef, cottage cheese, even though I paid for them. But what if look, I need to learn Instagram. Like, just do the 3 Instagram things instead of being overwhelmed. Think of it as a salad bar that's going to benefit your business. You don't have to do all 65 things. What if one thing makes you $10,000? I mean, was that worth $49 for Stack? I'm pretty sure it was. Do you need to be overwhelmed by taking one course? I don't think so. So instead of just seeing like all of this stuff, like just think of it as a salad bar. How many things? How many of you take baby corn, put it on your salad? Like it's there. So are the slivered almonds. You put
Mm-hmm.
those on your salad. And then garbanzo beans and beets and pudding's on a salad bar. Like none of these things overwhelm you because you know in the end you're just gonna have a salad that you like. Or look at BC Stack and think, okay, look, there are some great things in here that I can learn that really help me. And that's what you start with. And if you get something from it and you're ready, like move on to something else that would really help you. But don't feel like you
Mm-hmm.
have to do it in a day. It's crazy.
Yeah, great point there. Yeah, because like it is like a buffet. Also, if you go to a buffet, like you're not intending to get every single thing of food. Like have like 3 plates of food and have everything on there and crammed in there. You're not gonna do that.
No, no. I'm never getting beets. I don't care how much the salad bar costs. I'm not putting them in my pocket.
Yeah, beats. No.
Well,
Nicole says great analogy. Yeah, it is a good analogy.
well, I mean, it's sort of an analogy, but sort of true. Uh, read some descriptions. You already kind of know where you've dabbled and it hasn't worked. Like if you've tried Twitter and it really didn't work, there's 2 Twitter products. Like if you understand Twitter, well, why don't you just go learn how to make it better instead of relearning the wheel on a new platform? Just
Hmm.
learn how to do it better, and then you can combine some new knowledge with what you already have, and you can start making Twitter work for you. And if you get some traffic from that, like Connie Reagan Green does, well, then you can move on to the next platform. You could triple your traffic on all the platforms. I mean, that's a pretty powerful day.
Yeah, yes, great point. And I don't think there's ever been a bundle where everything in there is for traffic. Like this is so valuable.
Yeah, that's another thing that somebody else brought up to me was that unlike some of the BC stacks in the past, where some people do not care about PLR at all, if I had a PLR product, it would just sit on their hard drive. But this is the
Hmm.
one where you could actually use everything over time. You could lose it all. Like there isn't anything that wouldn't really apply to you.
Yeah, so do participants get access? Because I want to dive in now.
Yeah, of course.
Did you already send an email out about it?
No, I do not. You know what's
Oh,
crazy
okay.
is I for all the contributors, I have always said yes, you definitely get access, and then I just wait to see who wants access. And usually, and I don't know if this is weird, but usually it's like half.
Hmm.
Even though you could get it. I think some people just get too caught up in their routine and
Yeah.
and they don't see the possibilities that exist if they were to just try something they haven't tried. Because you
Hmm.
can spend all day, like I have to do 3 Facebook posts a day because that's what works, that's how it gets my traffic, and I can't take time to do a course because I need to be making my next Facebook post. Like that's a hamster wheel that you're always going to be on. You've got to somehow break out of that, learn something new, implement it, so that you're not on the hamster wheel. Like you become the CEO of your business and not necessarily the worker bee all the time.
Yeah. Nicole saying the included Google Sheet to keep track of all the resources is so helpful. And she even added my bonus bundles to the bottom to keep track of hers as well. Yeah, she likes that the Google Sheet you included.
Oh yeah, that was actually started in year 3. We're in year 9, but in year 3, a buyer made a spreadsheet for me to give out to everyone else, and I was like, oh, why haven't I been doing that from the beginning? That is a good idea. Here's a tip. If if you're a bundle consumer, or if you have a bunch of products on your hard drive, for instance, um, and you're thinking like I don't need more stuff, to like saved, then I want you to think about reorganizing the way that you manage your stuff. So let's say that you get Stack, and you're going to take the Instagram course. I think there might be 2. Why don't you go into your hard drive and find all of the Instagram stuff that you've saved, and then take this course because this is 2023, and then go through the other ones that you have that you got in previous times. Make like an Instagram weekend where you absorb as much knowledge as you can out of the stuff that you saved. Write all the stuff that you down that you learn, and save that thing, whatever it is that you learn. Save that, and then delete all that stuff from your hard drive. Like just get rid of it. You don't need the weight of stuff. You need the information in the
Hmm.
stuff to move forward. But then go to the next thing. Go to SEO. in Stack this time, there's SEO content writing, there's SEO for Etsy. There's a couple of different SEO courses. Take all of your SEO stuff and just have yourself an SEO weekend. Become an expert by going through the most recent stuff, look through some of the old stuff, and then create your own SEO guide, notes that you save on your hard drive, and delete all that stuff. Like, unburden yourself from this constant feeling you've got all this stuff that you haven't done and it's weighing on you because you feel like a failure because you get stuff and then you don't use it. Like, use the Stack as incentive to be like, okay, now I'm going to finally go through this course. I'm going to go through all the old ones I have. I'm going to create my expert guide for my own business, and then I'm going to get rid of it. And, free yourself of the burden and move forward.
Mm-hmm. That is like such a great point there. So if anyone's watching, like I'm offering lots of crazy bonuses. Like you get a full coloring pack, and today I just now finished my traffic mastermind, so you get that too. And there's just so many of my bonuses. I put them all at the top of the video, so definitely take a look to see what bonuses I'm offering. We also got a freebie listed at the top of the video too for joining the video today. And this has been great. Thanks so much. Is there any last minute things you want to say?
Well, there's only 48 hours left. And if you've ever purchased Stack before, you know that when the time's out, the time's out. I mean, every single year, there's 10 people, their computer crashed, or they got in a car accident, or their aunt died, or their car crashed and their aunt died, and they got crashed. And could they just get 3 more hours? Could they still get it, even though it was yesterday?
Yeah.
And the answer has been no, just because I'd like to honor the people who follow the rules, basically. Mm-hmm. So you've got 48 hours to decide whether you really want to know all the stuff that these people want to make your business better, or if you just want to keep going the way it's been going.
So it ends since tomorrow, like at what time?
Tomorrow, so it starts on New Zealand time and it ends on Hawaii time. So whatever midnight in Hawaii tomorrow is when it ends. I think that's more like 3 in the morning Eastern time, or 4 in the morning or something.
Oh.
Tomorrow's the day.
Yeah, so it would be for Central. Yeah, really, you have to. Yeah, so y'all make sure to get it while you can, because it'll like end for me. It'll end like 7 a.m. in Hawaii time.
Yeah, well, whatever midnight Hawaii is on the 24th.
Yeah, 12 p.m. Friday Central. 12 p.m. like Saturday is like 7 a.m. Friday in Hawaii. So
there is a countdown time on the page, so feel free to just look at the countdown.
Oh, okay, so it's 12 a.m. Hawaii time.
Yeah, I do that because
CST.
I want it to be honest for everyone. Like in New Zealand, they're a day ahead. So if I say it starts on the 18th, well, for them it actually starts on the 18th. Otherwise, it actually starts on the 19th, because when it's the 18th here, it's the 19th there. So that's how we make sure that it ends at midnight for Hawaii, because they're basically last.
Oh yeah, that's 5. Yeah, that's 5 a.m. Central time. Like that'd be 5 a.m. So yeah, it would be, I think, like 4 EST or yeah.
But basically,
that's plenty of time.
Plenty of time. It's not a lot of time.
Yeah, well, it's like a lot further than midnight. If you get it, you can stay up till like 2 a.m. and still get it. Or even 3 a.m. and still get it.
So here's the problem with Becky's thought process. If you don't get it right now, it will be an open tab on your computer Sunday morning when it's closed. And you're going to be like, oh, I wish I just would have got it when we talked about it. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, great point. Yeah, because you got to get it now while you think about it. Yeah, I've done that before. Like I wanted some courses and then I never bought it. And then I said, yeah, I should have bought that course. Oh, no, the sale's over. I guess I have to pay extra.
Yeah, exactly. So don't think there's 48 hours left. Think, if I don't get it now, I may just forget. Because life has distractions. We have 11 kids, and I can tell you right now.
Yes.
Full of distractions.
Oh, 11 kids. Wow, I just have one boy.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, I don't. Never mind. I do not remember one. That seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, so Nicole says she's very frugal with the money she spends on her business, but this bundle is so worth it. She's glad that she purchased it. She's saying if you're on the fence, then do it. Yeah, I feel the same way. Like I want to check out the Eventbrite one stuff, so hopefully I can get like access to. I don't have access right now.
Just give me 2 minutes after the video.
Okay, great. Since I want to dive into that Eventbrite one, like I got to see what's going on with that. Okay, well, thanks so much for being here today. This has been great. Like I really learned a lot myself.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to talking to you again. We'll just have a few hours left, so make sure everybody gets on it.
Okay, have a great day, everyone.